Starting the class without wasting your time. We are starting the class free. As soon as they just join, we'll discuss with them. So, what was the last question that we have discussed? Describe a
Hmm.
time it is completed as a part of team. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, we'll be discussing today. Tell me a story of a time you displayed leadership.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Listen, start. Namita, you can start. As soon as others will enter, I'll explain them what to do.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Next question. Tell me a story of a time you displayed leadership.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Hmm. Actually, I'm not leading.
Okay.
Always I follow.
I have you wanted to mention I have never done any sort of leadership, or you would say ever I have never done any leading. So you have always followed. It's not like that. Let me just clear you. Women do have leadership qualities. If you have forgotten that time when you were actually handling your home, especially with the perfect supervision, supervising the entire home, so you have forgotten that leadership because we always think of those kind of leadership which we have actually done in a professional time. So we
Yes,
forgot
ma'am.
that we have done something really special that is not even done by our husband or our husband or any of the man. So it is something that also comes as a leadership. Okay. So you can
Okay.
explain about that also.
Okay.
Take your
Mm,
time. You can think over it.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want only 1 or 2 minutes.
Take your time. No problem.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Uh, many years ago, I think 15 to 20 years ago, when we purchased a new flat, uh, that time I really worked as a leader because
Look.
my husband was busy in his work and office, and my daughter is very young for do anything, and only I did all the work related to flat, uh, related to furniture and matlab, not interior decoration, and not like mm, at present time we people do this type of very nice interior, but we made some furniture, and I lead all that things, and I always took suggestion of my husband, and our carpenter is also very expert. So but that time leadership was mine, and I felt very nice because that time I had to right to take decision, and when it was completed, and that time we organized a small function for our Keith and Keens, and everybody appreciated that work. That's all.
Excellent. Fabulous. So, hi, all of you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay.
Good
Hi,
afternoon,
Vinay.
ma'am.
Good afternoon. So, we are discussing the statement. The next, tell me a story of a time you displayed leadership. Namita ji has mentioned a leadership related to the household force, or when there was construction work going on, renovation, not construction. but I would like to mention renovation was going on at her home. So she has mentioned about those leadership. It is free for you, that you are not bound to actually explain about the professionalism of yours, that how you have led the leadership. You can even explain about the leadership that you have followed in your home as a supervisor, or the way you have handled your family. Okay, so you can tell about any of the leadership. Fine. The next here is Anita ji, you will tell, and then Geetu ji, then Neetu ji. Neetu ji, I think you have to leave at 1, right?
What, ma'am?
Neetu ji, you have to leave the class at 1.
Yes,
Is it?
ma'am.
So let us listen from you first. Okay? Fine.
Just a wait minute. 1 minute.
Not a problem. Namita ji, my daughter is very young. My daughter was very young at
Yes,
that
ma'am.
moment, right? And I lead all the things. This is for all of you. Lead past tense is led. When we're talking about the pronunciation, I led all the things on my own. Then not, I don't know what pronunciation you have used, but mine is appreciated. Appreciated. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
that were the
Appreciate.
only flows. Yes. Okay, next. Neetu ji, now you can speak if you want to.
Ma'am, can I say after anyone?
Sure,
Because
sure.
I have
Neetu
to
ji or
serve,
Namita ji, no problem,
I
no
have to
problem.
serve the lunch to
Uh,
my husband.
no problem. You can take your time. Yes, Geetu ji or Anita ji, who would like to answer this question?
Ma'am, what is question?
Let me repeat the question. Tell me a story of a time you displayed a leadership. An incident you have to share where you were acting as a leader and you have done leadership. You have exhibited your qualities as a leader. So, any sort of incident that has happened in your life, entire life. So, we would like to listen to that.
Can I start?
Sure, sure. Yes.
Uh, 10 years ago, my brother-in-law's marriage in our house, and uh, there at that time, uh, my house also renovation, and there his marriage also uh, at that time, and my mother-in-law told me, you have do all the things about what we had gift to guest, and about Mahila Sangeet, and what we menu in organize in party,
Good.
and and what we distribute uh, things in Mahila Sangeet,
Right.
and she gave me all responsibility of a marriage, and my sister-in-law's father told us, we had not uh, we had no we didn't go to in the garden, we did all ceremony at home, and it was very difficult task for us. Me and my mother-in-law uh, organized all house, and mm, all house, and did everything our best.
Good.
And after marriage, uh, everyone praised of me. uh, your your daughter-in-law did all the works very nicely.
Excellent. Very well done. Okay, fine. Anita ji, I would like to mention here, everyone listen so that you people also do not do these mistakes. My brother-in-law's marriage. So this sentence is a little incomplete, we would say. that it was my brother-in-law's marriage. And brother-in-laws is nothing, brothers-in-law.
Okay.
Apostrophe
Apostrophe is like
S.
brothers.
In brother. Yes, absolutely correct. When we're talking about apostrophe S, and especially in this brother-in-law, mother-in-law, so she say like brothers-in-law marriage. Okay. And then we have my house also renovation. So again, this sentence is a little incomplete because of auxiliary verb was not there. So I'll use it like this. My house was under renovation, or was also under renovation. Then what we had gave guests. This sentence was a little inappropriate. What did you want to mention that your mother-in-law asked you to? What was the sentence? Just tell me in Hindi because I was a little confused in the sentence.
कि किसको क्या देना है, क्या करना है, वो
Okay.
तू देख लेना.
Okay. So my mother-in-law asked me to supervise all the arrangements for the guests. Okay, this is how you can say. Or what are the needs or basic requirements of the guest? I had to check upon that. I had to check upon that. जब आप लोग को देख रेख करनी होती है किसी की, so we say this: check upon this or that kind of work. Check upon. That phrase is used. Okay. So I had to check upon all the requirements of the guest. Then she gave me all the responsibility. She gave me all the responsibility. Though you use grammar really very, very well when it comes to simple past tense, the only mistake was related to gave. Then me and my mother and I. That's all. Okay. Otherwise, well done. Very well explained. Yes, Keetuji. How would you like to answer this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, Neetuji is there. Yes, Neetuji. First you tell, then Geetuji will tell because you had to go out.
I would like to say, I would like to tell you a story of a time which I displayed which I displayed leadership when my husband had dengue in 2014 when we lived in Jaipur. All arrangement had to do me from home to hospital, and my husband told me, please don't tell your parent or and my parent also, but however,
कैसे भी करके, in any case or in any way.
In any way, they got the news of my husband, and they came to Jaipur, so that that's why I was able to arrange all things because of my mother-in-law and my parents' help. So, but I had to go hospital because of only I know ride the two-wheeler ride. My father-in-law doesn't know. This is my leadership.
Excellent. The way you have actually explained that, there were very few mistakes today, I must say, as compared to yesterday's one. So I would like to start here, which I displayed leadership. When I displayed leadership, जब मैंने, तो which हो गया John C. But when जब मैंने दिखाई थी leadership, and all arrangements had to do me. You'll actually able to grab your mistake here. All arrangement had to do me.
Had to do me.
Is this sentence? It should be like all arrangements have to be done by me.
Have to be done. Okay.
Done by. Okay. Then yes, that's all. There are only these two. Yes, Ketu, I would like to hear from you.
Yes, ma'am. After my marriage, there was
first function in my house, Neetu's marriage. Yeah, and my mother is not there because before my marriage, she passed away. So no one gave me this responsibility, but it is a response. It is a responsibility of mine because there is no lady in my house.
Hmm.
Yeah, only yeah. Then I have to take the all responsibility, um, and because males, uh, no, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Yeah, males can't get how to arrange marriage. Uh, मैम रीति रिवाज कैसे निभाने चाहिए, कैसे करना चाहिए?
How to
Well,
follow all the rituals. How to follow all the rituals.
yeah,
How to handle all the rituals.
how to follow all rituals, and my father also didn't know. So I take this responsibility, and I ask for my buas and my aunties and my um, uh, all ladies, from all family ladies, and they also helped me. But it was a function in my house. Then I have to do this. I had to do all works.
Right.
Mm. Then I tried my best.
Right. Excellent. Very well done. I Okay. Geeta ji, there was a particular mistake was of simple past tense. You have actually left simple past tense in few of the lines. For example, if I say no one gave me this responsibility, no one gave me this responsibility, there is no person in my house, there was
Yeah.
no person in my house, then males can't follow all the rules or all the rituals. So males couldn't do all the rituals. Means couldn't, past tense. Fine. I take this responsibility. I took this responsibility. So basic mistake was of past tense. Now, what have I observed today? You people are answering me as if I am asking a question. Did you get the meaning of my sentence? I want the answer as in your friend is asking you, and how would you reply? For an instance, if you're sitting with somebody, okay, and she's asking you, could you please tell me, have you ever exhibited any leadership in your home? So, are you going to answer in the same way? No, you would show the enthusiasm. You would show that what is the flow of yours. It's not about, I'm not talking about the speedy flow, but I'm definitely talking about that freely. There should be no pressure. That I have seen. Sorry to mention this. I don't want to pinpoint, but I have seen that in Geetuji's way of speaking. She actually expressed something from like she's talking to me. I feel like I feel her because it feels like she is talking to me. She's trying to express her viewpoint or whatever she has gone through. It feels like that. So I always said this that bring your expressions. If you're bringing an expression, that is going to show you that you are going on the right track of speaking in English. Okay, I want you to please speak in English without any pressure. बिना pressure के बोलो. Sometimes it happens if you're not able to speak that sentence in English, speak that in Hindi. I'm here to express it in English. Okay, I'm here to translate that. But I want you to speak freely first. Hope you all did not mind that. Okay. Huh. Neetu ji, you have said dengue. All of you, can you tell me what is the changed pronunciation of dengue? This is very odd to be told, but anybody can tell me that what is the new pronunciation of dengue?
Ding.
Years ago, it had been changed years ago, though, but I wanted to mention this. I just
Ma'am,
forgot to.
ding.
No.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
dengue,
Anybody?
dengue.
Yes, absolutely right. Dengue. Perfect.
Dengue.
Yes, right. Okay. So dengue is a new pronunciation. It has been changed years ago. So follow the same.
Why
People would
people
say
change the
you.
pronunciation of word?
I do agree. No,
When we
this is
remember one
so,
pronunciation, they
you know, even
they change.
I'm so confused with all this concept that
Oh,
I keep on actually getting update myself with the pronunciation. So I keep on going with the Czech or British English Council. So I go on with that. I try to follow all the
dengue
pronunciations
is
so that I
also right, na? Everyone
Ma'am,
said
exactly.
dengue, and
and
everyone understand what do you mean by dengue.
Yeah,
there's
right.
a
So
spelling of color. There's a
just don't
spelling
In
of color.
in add of
there
all out to it, they're told dengue.
yes.
Okay,
So you
sharp
must have understood this.
observation.
Ah, yes, that was a sharp observation, I must say. Now look how you people are talking now. Did you get to know that what I wanted to say? Now
Yes,
look how you people are talking.
with the
You people are
expression.
actually yes with the complete expression. Okay, so that is something just missing. Um, Look, my focus is to make you speak as a free word. I don't want to make you speak the way you have learned something and then you're speaking. Otherwise, what will happen? You won't be able to get that exposure when you're sitting with friends, with relatives. So you won't be able to speak there. So there is no meaning of the class then. Even if you will take numerous classes, numerous months, numerous years to learn it up, there is no use until you are not trying to make your expressions come into there. Got my point?
Yes,
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 ma'am.
ma'am.
Sometimes these kind of sometimes more than the questions, these conversations are really important. So sorry to interrupt all of you. Fine. Next question. We have here is okay. Describe a time you set a goal and accomplished it. Describe a time you set a goal and accomplished it. Okay.
Ma'am, meaning of
Can you please?
accomplishment,
Yes,
पूरा
very good.
meaning
करना.
of
Accomplish. Yes, fulfill कर देना means पूरा कर
Fulfill
देना.
करना.
Okay, accomplish. Okay, so all of you, please give me a minute. I'm just bringing my water bottle. Fine, I forgot. We'll start with Namita. No, we'll start with Neetuji because Neetuji has to leave around 1. So Neetuji, be prepared. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Neetuji, start.
Yes, ma'am. I want to tell you time of a set goal uh, when I set my weight loss. When I wanted to my weight loss in 2019. In
Okay.
2019, when we lived in Jodhpur, and I wanted to lose my weight minimum 5 to 8 kg. And yes, definitely, I have done lose the weight 8 kg.
Wow. You shed away, you actually shed down around 8 kgs. My God. Nice.
And
Something really understood
with the
today.
help of diet and but after that some after some time all my family members told me now you are very slim, so now you don't have to don't need to uh, weight lose. So after that I stopped my journey, and
Okay.
I stopped my journey, and
Ah, right.
mm, starting eating sweets and all things. Again, I will gain
How do you
gain the
gain?
again the weight. Now I will set. Now I am. I had फिर से set किया है goal.
I have set my goal again. I have set my goal
I
again.
have set my goal to I have set my goal again, and I will definitely lose the weight. Same
Nice,
in
guys.
same in
Even
same
I'm
age.
trying. Even I'm trying. I don't know
You are
where
also
those days have gone of before marriage when even I have lost around 12 kgs in 1 month, and that was because of gym. I cannot do any diet. I cannot do any diet. That is one of the problems of mine and my husband both.
Ma'am, you are already slim.
No,
No.
no, you people feel like that on video call or something, but I'm not. But I'm trying to shed my weight because that is only because I have steroid. That is the problem. So in steroid, I have a hypo one in which the weight increases. So I cannot let my weight increase at any cost. That is the problem. Okay, fine. Neetu, before you leave, I would like to mention here to all of you one activity that is running in my mind for Monday is Namita ji is going to create 5 questions for Anita ji. Simpler one.
Okay.
Okay. Anita ji is going to prepare 5 questions for Namita ji. Similarly, Geetu ji to Anita ji and Neetu ji to Geetu ji. Right? These questions will be totally related to your personal life or anything you want to ask. Anything you want to ask, you can just search on Google. But I need to actually get that thing as you people are talking to each other. That is a conversation. I want to look at it as a role play. I want to look at it as a conversation between two women, of course. The way women do the conversation, I am also part of it. So I really want to get into that. That is going to bring maximum out of you. Hope this activity is clear to all of you.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Questions related to and not only this, while asking the question, sorry, not while asking the question,
Ma'am,
while
excuse me, you
asking,
want to
while
say
telling the answer.
ladies process?
Sorry,
Pardon?
lady.
I, I did not get that. Sorry. What did you say, Neetaji? I didn't get it.
Ma'am, she said I think about ladies
I want to say
gossips.
you want
Ah, exactly. Exactly. That lady gossip.
you want to feel ladies process.
Yeah, right. I'm actually into it. I'm on for it. So while giving the answers, other can also ask few of questions on the same. So I really want that was very right the way Geeta ji has said that I want that lady gossip. Okay, I want that women gossips. We have not actually chit chat for a long time, so let us just chit chat. So Navita ji and Adita ji would be doing this chit chat, and Neeta ji and Geetu ji always do that over the phone. So let us listen in front of us
Ma'am,
on
change
video
the
call.
I think change the group because we know each other, Ritu and me.
You are right, Neetu ji. I must agree with you that. Okay, let us do this. Neetu ji,
Yes, ma'am.
Navita ji, Geetu ji, and Anita ji. Would it be right then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. That would Geetu ji be prepared with the questions
Okay, ma'am.
because and Anita ji be prepared with Geetu ji. Geetu ji is very talkative, very talkative. Be prepared with her. Okay, so fine. We have
I
here
can,
the Achaj. Yes,
ma'am, I
please.
can join at 1:15. Yes.
Okay, fine, no problem. Great. Yes, Namita ji, your answer? Namita ji, am I audible?
Uh,
Shall I,
okay, ma'am.
shall I repeat the question? Shall I? Sure. If you do remember the question.
Uh, uh, Many years ago, when my daughter uh, was reached at fifth standard, then she became independent, and I got a lot of time, leisure time to do. And for 6 months or 1 year, I spent that time with for in gossiping and kitty parties and all that. But that time I realized that no, it's not a right way to utilize my leisure time. Then I decided to do further study. And
Okay.
that time I was living in Indore. So I wanted to do study from university, and I decided to do B.Ed, and I got admission in university. And I was the senior most student of my class. but
Okay.
uh, but within some days, I many new I had many new friends, and a very nice group was there.
Wow.
And I really enjoyed that college life, because in my college life that time I was living in a very small town, and my parents also very orthodox, so that time I couldn't enjoy, uh, couldn't
Um,
have enjoyed a lot. But that time I was in Indore, and my husband is very cooperative. That's why I enjoyed my college life a lot. And I got mm, I I got a second position in the university. And those, so both were very nice achievements for me. And after that, my teachers forced me to do further study and do MEd, and crack UGC net for lecturership. Then I tried for that, because my husband also motivated me that okay, you have time, and if you have talent, so you should do. mm, at that time I also that both exam I cracked. And I started my first job as a lecturer in college, so that's was my great achievement. Because uh, before that time I couldn't have imagined that I can mm, work as a teacher, even a teacher, because I was a Hindi medium student. And I thought that I came from a very small town, and so I can't compete with students of cities. So I have that time I had low self esteem and low confidence. But that experience not only gave me a degree or enjoyment, but gave me a enhanced me, gave me a lot of confidence and self esteem. And so that why that time was my golden period of my time, because after 15 years of marriage I enjoyed my college life a lot.
you were back into your 90s, I must say, है ना? You were back into your 90s.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. You were back into 90s when you were young. When
That time I was young, and I took admission at 2006.
uh,
That time I think
you
I
would be
am
living this life.
32,
I guess you
35
would.
years old.
Right. You would be living this life, I guess, when you were in your 20s or 30s.
Ha
It was
ha ha.
around 1992 or 1993, or might be 1997, something like that. In the
Yes, ma'am.
90s, you were into
Actually,
your 20s,
90
I was
at
sure.
95 I got married at the age of
Look,
20s.
so my idea
So
was
that
correct. Very good.
and 2006 that time I got, I think, 32, 35 according to this. And that
Right.
time I enjoyed a lot in university.
Uh,
I
this,
bunked my class. I went to picnic and
wow.
hotels with my friends. And
Wow. Wow. Actually, we all need this break, this special break of
yes, ma'am.
us, our time. Our time is really very special. So that should be given to women, I guess. By anyhow, it should be given. And we are stuck into our families as if we do not have any life beyond that also. But we do have. Okay. The word is leisure. Pronunciation is leisure.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Leisure, yes.
Pleasure.
And Namita ji, kudos, because you have said couldn't have enjoyed or couldn't have imagined. That grammar part is something which most of the people do mistake while speaking, even the spoken English trainers. but the way you have spoken, very well done. Okay, I couldn't have imagined. So that was the perfect clause that you have used. Then my husband said you should. You wanted to speak something, but you were not able to get the word. You should pursue. You
Yes, ma'am,
wanted
you
to
should
speak this word,
pursue.
but you got somewhere got confused that what word can I fix it up at the as an object. Okay. Then I didn't even a teacher. I really don't know. I didn't even as a teacher. You wanted
They,
to
I
speak, yes.
didn't, I didn't do a job as a teacher,
As even as a teacher. So
even
after
as a teacher.
even as a teacher, and then I can't compete with the students. I couldn't compete with the students. I couldn't
I
compete. That's it. I hope when others are speaking and when I'm explaining the mistakes of the others are listening to it carefully. I hope this is going on. Others are listening very carefully. Fine. So the next here is Geetu ji and Anita ji are still left, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am, I'm here.
No, no. Answer is still left to be given by you, right?
Answer is given only by Namita ji.
Right.
Okay,
Now, Anita
okay.
ji, you tell me.
Hmm,
Now,
okay.
Anita ji, you tell me the goal and the completion.
In the end of 2019, uh, I felt that uh, English language need of our life, and after pandemic time, I listen YouTube videos, and I start listening English YouTube channels, and watched movie and TV shows, and I feel that now I start English, learn English, and I will complete my goal by 2023. I hope it will complete.
It will be accomplished, I assure you. Now,
It will.
before what have I done, Anita ji? Have okay, you're complete with the point.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Anita ji, I have not written anything. Reason behind the one thing that you are facing is the same problem I was discussing. For what we can do is that stop focusing upon your grammar for now. Anita ji, leave